Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Sunday, for February 26th, and the moon starts the day in Taurus and shifts into Gemini at 10:48 a.m. on the east coast of the U.S. We had right about now when I'm doing this, we have a square between the moon and Saturn, so we can wake up feeling a little rough. Maybe a little harder to get out of bed this morning. But once you get moving, things should start easing up. We have the last aspect of the Taurus moon is a lovely trine to Pluto, and so we have the resilience, as it were, to get out of bed. Now, I did some renovation yesterday, so I have a good reason to get out of bed slowly this morning. But take your time getting the day started, because you have a couple of obstacles to overcome. But once they're overcome, you're good. It's all good. We do have we have there could be some difficulty in relationships today, as we have Mercury and Venus, which generally get along, in a little bit of a difficult aspect. Probably the only really difficult aspect, I guess, besides the conjunction, I guess, depending on what's going on with that, but sort of challenging aspect they have with each other, this semi square, but things can be resolved. It just takes some listening. It takes listening. Ask a question, listen to the answer, right? Oh, goodness gracious. So last night when we were going to bed, that is, I believe that's a hoof print, but I could be wrong. But we looked out the window and there were deer in the yard. They were just looking around, probably looking for food. There's a deer print right there. So they were sort of meandering about, looking for snacks. I don't know if there's any snacks out here, but yeah, see, these were all deer prints. It's really cool. They're over here. Oh, looks like they might have nibbled on my arborvitae. It does look like they've been nibbling on that. Oh well. I guess they got to eat too. So towards the end of the day, we have two quintiles. Quintiles are aspects that I don't always talk about. We have a quintile between Jupiter and Pluto, which is interesting because Jupiter-Pluto has a longer cycle. I believe their cycle is 13 years. So when there's a quintile between Jupiter and Pluto, it's been expressing itself over a period of time. It's not just it's like, oh, it happened today, and it'll happen next week or next month. No, this is like it happened this year. Pluto and Jupiter can be very persuasive, but also very manipulative. So you do have to watch out for maybe people who are promising you a little bit too much. But you can also utilize your hidden talents with quintiles. According to Astrology, I believe, quintiles help us to purposely manifest our talents. So if you have a talent for persuasion, this could be your moment. And then we also have a quintile between the moon and Neptune that's quicker. And to me, that feels like talents from bestowed upon us by spirit. That's what that sounds like. So we have access to some talent today. If we listen to each other, we shouldn't have too much trouble in relationship. And this is a good opportunity for progress. There's a lot of change coming now with March rolling around, with all the astrological changes going to be happening in March. Today is kind of a day where you can maybe look at what you have, what you can offer. In a way, kind of package yourself, and not necessarily to sell yourself or anything like that. It's not really what I mean. Figure out, in a way, I guess maybe your best self, your best bubble self, and put that out. Put that out in the world. All right, guys. More deer prints over here. I think they probably came over here and ate the honeysuckle. I'm going to try to do this without killing myself. Yeah, quite a few deer prints here. Surprised I haven't had any deer poops yet. See, all of this, they've eaten all of this. They're sort of making a path for us, a little wider path. But when we had, they came all the way up here. When we had the dogs, they never came this close. And Gretchen, oh my God, she thought that a deer was the devil itself. I don't know why. Maybe because it looked like a big dog to her, but she wasn't pleased when they would come around. So they didn't come around very often. Gretchen was my shepherd, for those of you who weren't with me when Gretchen was. But all right, guys, take care. Much love. Have a great day. A lot of changes coming. We'll walk through them together. I love you all. Keep your eyes peeled. Today I'm going to be doing my taroscopes, I think, because the unfortunate thing about February is when you get to the end of it, it wraps up pretty quick. And then a special happy birthday to my old beau, Chris, who would never listen to my astrology. He was an astrologer himself. So I'm sure he'll never hear this, but happy birthday anyway, into the ethers, Christopher. Take care, everyone. Namaste.